Hi, I'm Susan Mullen, President and CEO of the QEII Foundation. What a year to come on board and work with each of you to improve healthcare. And though it was an unusual year, we have so much to be proud of. Community support for healthcare is stronger than ever. From health hero signs in windows to fundraisers for COVID-19 care, our communities rallied. Whether you donated money or time, participated in an event, or created your own fundraiser, thank you for being an ally of the QE2 and our healthcare teams. While most moments were celebrated virtually, we came together in person for one special event, Ride for Cancer. On October 3rd, more than 1,000 riders hit the road or trail, raising critical funds for cancer care. A safely executed and memorable day. Melanie Clark was one of them. In addition to being a rider, Mel is a proud ambassador and cancer survivor.
So my name's Mel Clark. I'm 37 years old. I'm a mom of 2 boys, and I'm a breast cancer survivor. I was diagnosed when I was breastfeeding my first child, so I was weaning him, and I noticed a lump in my breast. And 2 weeks after that, I was told I had cancer, and within a month, I was having my breast removed. I know what it's like to face physical pain. It's not that I handled it really well. I was devastated every single time there was a roadblock in front of me. What if I need chemo? What if I don't survive this? What if I have to go through treatment and I can't have children again? But I think what it did for me was show me that there's another side to it, even if on that other side it looks completely different and I look completely different. There is another side, and you just start building again. I am really, really proud of anybody who goes through something so difficult and then puts themselves out there again. And I've found a whole community, of love and support, and it just feels like an accomplishment that we will have done together.
Funds raised through RIDE purchased critical equipment for the QE2's Cancer Centre. This year, the team broke new records, raising more than $1 million net, an incredible feat by an incredible community. And speaking of cancer technology, support from donors like you means the QE2 will soon be home to a best-in-the-world detection tool for neuroendocrine cancers. This diagnostic scanning technology will change lives and provide answers to patients, like Sharon Needham, who, 5 years into her diagnosis, is still waiting to hear she is cancer-free.
I was diagnosed with neuroendocrine cancer in 2015. I feel like I'm cancer-free, but I'd actually really like to know if I am. I think the general public that haven't had cancer can understand it best right now with COVID. If you get a headache or a sniffle or a sore throat, you panic and think, do I have COVID and should I go get tested? It can be like that with cancer. Every time you have a symptom, you're wondering, is it back? And being able to prove it's not is probably the biggest relief you can have. And having the right test for neuroendocrine cancer is really critical. For the last 5 years, we've used different methods that aren't 100% accurate. It's like looking at something through a foggy lens or looking at a patient with a clear 20/20 vision. And really, you want to see the small tumors before they become bigger so you can treat them and get rid of them.
Sharon's story reminds us that even in a pandemic, health journeys are ongoing and require attention and care. QE2 teams reorganized and stepped up to the plate this year, ensuring urgent procedures could continue while teams responded to the virus. From nurses to technologists, doctors, and support staff, interventional radiology is one of those teams. Thanks to generous donors, the QE2 opened brand new IR suites where minimally invasive procedures help people facing blood clots, stroke, tumors, and more.
Our goal in this project was to make things better for patients. We approached it from the patient perspective, and we took that feedback to heart, and we enlisted our entire team for ideas about how to design the space, how we can most efficiently use the space. And through this project, we've now created 4 interventional radiology suites, so we've doubled the number of rooms to do procedures in, and we've created an 11-space pre- and post-recovery area for patients to come and go from in order to have their procedures. With the help of the QEII Foundation, we can equip that 3rd and 4th room to really increase the number of procedures that we can do, which will shorten the wait times in order to get in for an interventional radiology procedure, but also allow us to do more. And that's the kind of impact that these donations can have. One piece of equipment can benefit thousands of people.
We are reminded again that the QE2 is able to deliver the best care because donors invest. We also celebrated completion of our $8.1 million campaign for surgical robotics, potentially life-saving surgery delivered to hundreds of patients to date. Our donors also continue to invest in research. Perhaps most notably over the last year, the QE2 Foundation was part of a local movement to gather real-time evidence and conduct research in the fight against COVID-19. These are just a few of the amazing milestones we achieved together. Finally, I'd like to introduce you to 2 women who are representing the face of healthcare today and in the future. Both nurses, Miriam Wurry is a new grad, and Aisha Yaffa is still studying at Dalhousie University. They each received a QE2 Foundation Diversity in Healthcare bursary. Here's what they had to say about what the award means to them.
Being able to be getting funds to help us, it makes me be able to devote more time to my studies so I can pass and do well and in turn be someone that can give back to the community.
It will allow me to focus more on my studies and will also let me know that I'm supported, and even the moments when I am feeling like, oh my goodness, I don't want to study for that exam, it's like, let me get to the end of this because I know that there are people who are counting on me and people that are looking forward to me getting to the end goal in the future.
I think one thing that's very important is that the people that we care for in the community be reflected in our care team, and I think that the QE2 is just honoring that and making sure that people in our community are reflected in our care team so that we can bring that unique perspective to them and get the best care.
Helping to fund education, research, technology, and patient comfort items, you continue to make a difference in the lives of every person who enters the QE2's doors. Patients from every corner of Nova Scotia and beyond have felt your support. Thank you. You are making incredible things happen, and it is noted, appreciated, and celebrated.